Hey, for the butts!
We're gonna go see the movie It.
Yeah.
So we're driving to the movie now.
Uh-huh.
Have you read the book? I have not read the book.
I am not read the book.
It's a massive book, and I hear it's pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly more sexual than the movies, and this movie in particular, I think. But
they're like the infamous scene of all the kids having sex with each other.
yeah, I think they obviously skipped that. Although Stephen King defends that.
No?
Anyway, it's his book.
Yeah. I mean, you probably put it in there for a
Creepy
reason.
clown that lures children into Murderville. And this is so I understand that unlike the first movie and the book, where they span 2 generations, they've got the kids and the adults reconquering their problems.
Mm-hmm.
This is like just the kids.
Just kids.
And then maybe they'll do another one with the adults. Is that the plan?
Probably. I would assume
Sort of
so.
come back, make it be a 2-parter.
Do you think Tim Curry's going to be in this one?
I don't know. Probably not.
Is Tim Curry still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
think
I haven't seen him in a long time.
I think he is. I think we're on the right way too. I'm positive on that. I think we just drive this way until we. It doesn't matter. So,
It'll be fine. So have you seen the original movie
I have seen
miniseries thing?
the original movie. Is there a miniseries too?
Well, technically the movie's a miniseries.
Oh, was it? Was it released that way?
Well, it like showed up in parts on like CBS.
Oh, I've seen it in Movie Farm, like on a DVD or something.
Yeah, there's like the collective version.
Yeah. So, and it was creepy.
Yeah.
I think this one, I don't know, this one looked creepier.
Yeah. I don't know if it's only gonna be gory or not.
Yeah,
it's like, no,
there was some gory stuff in the last one, right? Like,
Kind of, but like you can only use so much.
it's like visions
yeah.
of gore. Like, they have visions. So it's like a fear monster that plays on their fears, and at the very end, there's a space turtle or something.
Space Turtle.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It was scarier when I was younger, but after I saw like Tim Curry and other things like Rocky Horror or My Treasure Island, it didn't seem it did. He's like, it's kind of a funny performance.
Gotcha.
Like it's still creepy, but like, what are you doing over there, Tim Curry?
Yeah. What are you doing?
But I did not watch it before we saw the new one.
No, I haven't watched the other one recently either. It's a long one though.
Yeah.
It's sort of a commitment. So we'll have a fresh understanding of this one.
Yeah. I won't spoil the shit of this movie too. I cursed, my bad. Yeah, we won't do spoilers, so afterwards,
For
after
sure.
we see the movie, just a heads up on that one. But I remember the basic thing, like fear monsters, scares the kids.
I think it's individual to each of them too.
I think so.
I think that's played up. I've read that's played up in this one more, where like each of the kids have their scary moment or something, and so you see what each of them fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I know they kind of did that in the other one. I'm not sure if they went through all of them.
Yeah. Okay, you know, like it turned to a spider at one point.
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
creepy clown.
Towards the end, and there's a clown during a lot of it. That's where it begins.
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
if it showed up in front of you, what would it look like?
I think that's a lot to share. My fear.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty big procrastinator. I don't know how that manifests in a spider form.
Wait, what was it?
Procrastination. That's just more of a fault than a fear. What about you?
Probably like a horse.
Oh yeah.
A horse
yeah,
on a
yeah.
ledge or something.
That's a horse on a ledge.
Or like heights.
Like you riding on a horse.
Yeah.
It's
Or
like it's like a horse teetering on the edge, and it's like, get on my back, and you're like,
Or-
oh, I don't want to.
It would be like me standing on the edge of a cliff and a horse coming at me. Like, well, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you just don't like So are you afraid of horses, or you just don't like them?
More so, don't like them, but I don't want to be close to them.
Sure, because of their power, or
Yeah.
just horsiness.
Well, they're big, strong, muscular killing machines.
Sure.
With giant, dumb teeth.
Dumb teeth,
They're
big grass grinding teeth.
Yeah, they're-
yeah.
Like, oh man, this creature has huge teeth, but they're just like square. They're made for. They're dumb.
Like
they're
human
dumb
teeth, sort of.
They're not like vicious, scary teeth. They're just big, dumb teeth.
You're right.
Stupid horses. Whatever.
Right.
I don't care.
Okay, so it would be a horse. It would be a combination horse heights fear scenario, which is what yours would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause like, I'm not scared of spiders or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not particularly scared of spiders. I mean,
Oh.
no one likes leggy things like that. But like, I don't,
Actually, I think the worst would be like a crowd of horses.
just
That's just the worst.
just a crowd of them, just
Crowd
all
of-
like,
A crowd
and
of
like
horses.
you're on the edge of a cliff, and like there's just like a bunch of mingling horses,
Yeah,
and you're like,
want
one
small
of them,
talk.
one of
and,
them's
like,
gonna fucking push me off, and like can't handle it. That would also combine like social anxiety and
Yeah.
small talk, right? Like
Yeah.
that would be in there
like,
in the mix.
the horse that they want to talk to. Like, no, this.
Speaking their horsey language, probably about you.
I think I give a crap about their lives. I don't.
Yeah, that's probably
You're
true.
strangers. Don't talk to me. This guy rude. Ben.
No, I think we're getting somewhere here. We should dig into
Oh,
this.
yeah.
We should make this a multi-part sort of series of Morgan's horse fear.
The ultimate.
Which is funny because it would be like so many like children's like hope that the thing would turn into a horse. I think I've left here. Yeah.
I mean, like, there are people who like clowns.
Any more? You think?
Yeah.
Like I appreciate the like circus arts, but I don't know clown specific. Like I appreciate someone who can juggle.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, one of our friends' parents have pictures of clowns in their house.
Oh yeah. Oh god, they're awful too.
Like, hang up, like, you can see them in mirrors. but
You can only
actually
see one of them in a mirror. Oh my god.
The worst.
Yeah. I mean, I guess at some point they were a bigger element in society. Like that was a part of.
Yeah. Well, there was that. I remember watching the TV show, like, Bozo the Clown. Like, had it
I
on,
guess
like,
yeah. I totally had Bozo. It was on my. You know, Bozo was. There were two Bozos. First off, I
What?
think. Like there were two actors who played Bozo.
that makes
Each
sense.
of them for like 15 years or something. Crazy
Wow.
long. I think it changed over like in the 90s.
It's a good gig
or
to have,
something.
apparently.
I know. So you're right. At some point, I watched Bozo, and I'm not like pathologically afraid of clowns, but there's no like non-unsettling clown
Yeah.
now. But Bozo wasn't, I guess, at that point.
I wonder, it's like, there's this thing that at some point you get, when you get older, you're like, you're just a dude wearing makeup.
Yeah. What do you think that? Do you think? Oh my gosh. Do you think it all happened because of John Wayne Gacy, the serial killer who would dress up as clown?
I don't
And
think
like
so.
lure, like I don't know. I mean, that's sort of like this. Was that like the 70s? I don't know. It could be wrong. It was somewhere around there.
I would say more like the Disney World doesn't have the same appeal when you realize there are people in costumes. Like,
Sure.
that's not actually Mickey Mouse. That's just a person in a suit. You know.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like you like downgrade that a few times, and
You get clown,
yeah,
human dressed as clown relationship. But at some point they were entertaining, right?
yeah. I guess like
Makes me want to look up the history of clowns.
yeah.
Because now they definitely fit into the category of fear.
Also, I think like circuses used to be a bigger thing than they are now.
Yeah, I think for sure. And that's what I think of like the other acts where you dress up in fancy makeup.
Yeah.
I can see skills there, but I guess
like-
I'm having trouble imagining the skills of the clown other than
I think they're like the in between entertainment. Like one act gets done while
sort
the
of
next
gestures,
act's-
like goofy things.
yeah, like hey, look at us, have fun while everyone else is getting ready.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I just kind of pulled that out of my butt, but
No, but I mean, I wonder.
No.
At some point, I think that did switch because you see, like, you know, for like a kid's birthday party, you're not really gonna see a clown anymore. I don't think, right? Like you'll see magicians, you'll see
Yeah.
costume characters from Disney or whatever. But
The
I
only
don't
time-
have kids. Maybe clowns are still in industry, but like,
only time I ever see like clowns like are on TV or movies, like when they show up and it's scary to the kids.
yeah, it's never good.
But also, yeah, like Ronald McDonald, he's still a thing.
Yeah, but when's the last time you saw a commercial with Ronald McDonald actually in it? Actually, shit, when's the last time you saw a commercial? But but I think they're even, especially with like the murder clown thing that happened recently, people showing up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't it, like a couple years ago when people just
A couple years ago, I think they sort of downplayed their Ronald McDonald airtime.
probably.
So you still see him cartoony, but you don't think you see him as like a human dressed
There's
up.
also like weird types of clowns. Like you get the clown that were like the bright, colorful suits, but you have like that weird, the sad hobo clown.
Head hobo clown.
Like-
There's the whole thing here that I feel like
I don't know
much
what the point of
research
that.
could be done.
I can understand like bright, colorful costumes, funny or like wacky faces. Like they can be entertaining. Like the sad hobo clown though, like
Yeah.
just sad. Like why
Yeah.
you're a down on your luck clown? Like business isn't good, so but you still wear your clown makeup. Like that's a point of that, or
There's still our rodeo clowns. How does that fit in? I mean, you know, they're like distracting the bull or whatever,
yeah.
and they run around, and that's where I think of like the hobo clowns. But I mean, I'm sure they cross genres. Clown
I've
genres.
seen like art in like movies and stuff like the hobo clown.
Man, one of those pictures in that house is like a
This-
serious hobo clown.
Like riding a cloud or something.
Yeah, riding a cloud, and there's like faces in the clouds. Like you're not sure, is this clown
Like clown
dead?
faces.
Like, is this an afterlife clown thing? Oh man, it's nightmarish.
I think this is the most I've ever-
Non-ironically put up, too.
Yeah. This is the most I've ever talked about clowns in my life.
Well, they're definitely scary. However they got there, we have
Yeah.
no answers of how they got there. But and it's such a part of it.
Yeah. I bet
So it's creepy, but I'd like to see them. I wonder, is it set? I wonder when they set it. If it's like the original, like I think it was the 80s or something, or
probably.
even 70s. But now I can't see like a clown being attractive to kids. Like a kid's like, oh look, a harmless clown.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it is when you were a kid. I mean, we like Bozo, but
Yeah, we did like Bozo.
so it'd be interesting if he's always scary, or if that at some point is like this kid's more cool with this monster because it's a clown.
Maybe.
If so, possibly unrealistic.
Also, just remember that the Insane Clown Posse was a thing, is a thing.
Is the thing.
They're still a thing.
Juggalos.
I don't know.
But again, that's playing on how creepy and weird they are. That's
Yeah.
not like, look how good wholesome clowns are.
Yeah. I feel like it probably added a lot to the fear of clowns,
maybe, but it wouldn't have. Maybe.
or it was playing off of the fear. Like,
That's why I don't know where the origin of this was. I'm sure it's a combination between very famous clown serial killer and
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it has to be like just a base level.
But like, it wouldn't have been scary at that point, right? Or the serial killer would obviously have scared people away. John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
like he was dressing up as a non-threatening thing by being a clown.
True.
Wouldn't work today.
I mean, I guess that's why nowadays it is creepy. 'Cause, like, it's supposed to be non-threatening, but no one trusts it anymore.
Yeah, it's more of a distrust than a creep. Like, what's up here?
Like, really? A
What's
clown?
happening here?
You want to be a clown, man? That's what you're going to do?
I mean, I'm sure you'll see clowns at like Halloween.
Probably.
Maybe there's a wide and rich clown community that I am not aware of.
We are offending so many of our clown viewers.
I know.
Just like,
So I wonder what the other fears are going to be. Because I'm trying to remember back to so there's a spider but the spider's at the end. It was like the boss fight, sort of,
yeah.
at some point.
I feel like someone had to be like deeper psychological crap.
And one was
right?
like blood. Like, remember he blew up the balloon? And
Oh,
only
and it
the
popped
one
in
guy
blood.
could see it,
Yeah.
but no one else saw it. It popped and blood whenever. Like,
And wasn't it, like,
that's
a sink-
psychological scary. I don't know what specific fear that would be other than just like fucking with that guy or messing with that guy. I'm not sure if we're supposed to cuss in this.
Yeah, we're fine. What?
But
Like, didn't something like turn on the sink and blood came out or something?
yeah. There was like one, I think it was specifically, there was like a sort of a bloody theme for a while.
Yeah. So do you think this movie's gonna be any good?
I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah. I've heard lots of good things.
Yeah.
That's a fat dog.
Well, it's on a walk at least. So.
Yeah.
Um,
Good for you, buddy.
Oh. Okay.
Like, I don't really see too many scary movies.
Yeah,
So-
not anymore.
so-
I like some good classic scary movies, but I'm not real big on surprising movies.
You like
But I
jump
am,
scares?
Yeah, jump scares. But I do like actual scary.
I like story scary.
Yeah,
Like,
Silence of the
just-
Lambs.
Yeah. Like, if something like just like know what is happening that's like inherently creepy or like unnerving, that's cool. But it's like monsters chasing you, like that doesn't really scare me out that much.
but, like, so we'll have to see how many genres. Well, we're pulling in now. We'll report back after the fact with many opinions.
Yeah. So, see you then.
It's only 50.
Okay, Ben. On 3, say what you thought of the movie.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Fucking awesome.
I thought it was really good.
We didn't say the
I was
same
a little
thing.
behind you, sorry.
Not the same thing or at the same time.
I thought it was good. It had a it was good. It had, I mean, it kind of had a repetitive feel to it a little bit because they were going through all the different
Each person is scary
chilling
thing.
fears. But
Spoilers again.
Sure. But
They hate their
that was
bicycles.
good. I wonder what people would have thought of it had they not seen the first one. Because it seems like, I mean, I don't know, but the first one was really confusing too, and you didn't really get all of it.
I think you got enough here.
Yeah, you did.
Scary monster likes to feed on fear. Apparently.
Yeah, and possibly flesh.
I think it's a combination of both.
Combination. But a
Or
lot of
maybe
fear.
maybe it tastes better when they're afraid.
Yeah, or something like that. There's a really fear to eating.
I liked it.
I did too.
I like how it felt like parts of it felt just like a summer teen movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here the kids, they're like, here's their summer adventure, they're coming of age type thing, learning about feelings and junk, or like, almost like a Goonies vibe, sort of like,
Yeah, for
your
sure.
group of loser kids get together and go on an adventure. There's like, they're fighting like an evil monster that murder people.
It's set in the 80s, and I think, or the late 80s, and I think
Yeah.
that's a good, like, Stephen King's wheelhouse. Of sort of kids overcoming in Maine something scary.
It also does that thing, like that Stephen King does well, where like, does a supernatural thing, but like, the not supernatural shit is just as scary, if not scarier.
Yeah, and where it crosses the line or whatever. Like
that bully was fucking terrifying.
yeah, who actually like
There's nothing wrong with him.
he just actually. I mean, something was wrong with him.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's some sort of
There's no
sociopath or
supernatural.
whatever. No supernatural thing, but he just like to cut kids and carve names into kids. Also,
About almost shot a cat.
Ben got like cut a lot in this movie. like
Poor
it was
Ben.
bad. No man. Yeah, so that was just terrifying. And so you can see where like the clown egged him on because he just liked him making fear happen. I guess.
Yeah, I think at that point, the Pennywise knew he was kind of screwed against the kids. Like,
So he was wanting help or something.
kind of. That's what I
Okay.
got.
I can kind of see that.
But also, like, all of the parents are mostly shitty. Except,
Yeah.
like, Bill's parents seem okay. I
Yeah.
guess.
We don't, but they're not really characters, except
Yeah.
for Eddie's mom's the only real one we see. I guess. Well, we see Bev's dad is a
Yeah.
shitbag, but like,
Bev does a shitty asshole. Eddie's mom's kind of crazy. But, like, even like the bully's dad seems pretty abusive just from the glimpses we saw.
yeah, and we're not very pro-adult in this one.
No.
It's just the world is shitty for these kids, and we're seeing it from the view of these kids. I think is the whole thing.
Also, like, the pharmacist was guy creepy.
Creepy. I don't know if that was just. I think that was just building the creepy vibe of the whole thing.
Or maybe he's a shitbag.
Maybe.
I want to go see
too.
the shitbag.
Yeah, but they didn't pursue it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was enough for me though. Like, as soon as he's like, "Oh man, you look like Clark Kent," like, and you look like Lois Lane. Like, no. Oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But being seduced by 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds, somewhere in
Something.
between there.
Yeah.
The bullies were 15,
Yeah.
and I think one of those kids was 13.
yeah.
So like maybe they're all 13.
Yeah, around that age.
Mm-hmm.
The girl with the badass.
Yes.
Did you think it was scary?
There were moments that were scary, but in a good way.
Mhm.
It was just creepy, and you know, and they'd separate them off and run off or whatever, and that would be. I liked the difference between some of them because when some of them were alone, it was obviously just really terrifying. But when like Bill ran off alone at the end, it sort of felt like he wasn't that scared, so we weren't that scared. Like he just
Yeah.
looked at his
Like, it's
brother
a,
and talked to him for a little bit, and then like.
It's a shitty idea. Like, run off by yourself. Like, that's dumb.
But he like
Yeah.
took the gun. At first, I was like, okay, this is dumb. But then he like took the gun. He was ready for it. Like he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not scared of
He
this.
knew
I
to
know
load it
this
up.
is a clown. I did kind of wonder when all those kids were floating at them when they came down what the deal was. Like,
Yeah, like, are they dead?
I mean, I'm sure they're dead. I guess.
Yeah, they don't make a scene of it. Them
She
coming
was
back.
floating but not dead.
Yeah.
So
Well, she wasn't spinning around yet.
Yeah. So, but they were dead floating, I guess.
I also thought she should have ended up with what's the big kid's name?
Ben.
Ben. Yeah.
Yeah, but that I remember that from the first one. That there's this sort of
The triangle.
triangle, and then it sort of it's revealed in the first one as their adult triangle or whatever. They think back to being kids.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's like it's always like Bill and Babe are like crush on each other, but like Ben was like the one who like wrote her the note or wrote her the poem. And, like he's the one that pulled her down and like woke her back up and stuff. And she just runs off with Bill and well, not runs off, but
yeah, I want to say she ends. I don't remember. In the first one or whatever, like they all come back and Ben's like this really handsome adult or whatever, and that sort of wakes up some of the like triangular whatever. Or maybe it's the same. I don't know. That felt,
so good.
It was traditional but accurate.
Yeah.
Like to how life kind of works sometimes.
Yeah.
You do some these.
Just
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
The scariest parts to me were the real people.
The real people, yeah, like the sociopath bully or whatever, who like carving kids up and killing cats.
Or her dad is just...
Or her dad was really, really awful and scary. They did a good job of, as a like movie based on various types of fear, they did give us a smattering.
I think her fear fucked me up the most.
Yeah.
It's good, like, she's kind of afraid of being a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the impression I got. Cause like,
sure,
they showed the scene where she's buying tampons, then there's blood coming out of the sink and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's definitely.
And I think it's like.
I hope it wasn't just. I don't know. Yeah.
I think it was cause like that. She's afraid of that because of what her dad was doing to her.
Yeah.
Because she's a girl. That like when she cut her hair, so she'd be not as girly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was creepy,
really
but
creepy
well done.
and well done, but also really, scary. I mean, just horrifying.
The only time Pennywise really scared me was like when he's in the basement, he does that weird like squiggle run.
Yeah. They seem to do that in a lot of like supernatural movies or whatever. Like I think it's just maybe it's just something innate. This sort of
It's like an
things that's
unnatural
running
movement.
at you really quick, and it's also moving unsettlingly.
Yeah.
Like that's just meant to be scary for people. Like sort of like a super fast blinky snake. We're not supposed to like it.
I think I wish he talked more.
You think it would have been scarier?
Yeah, like him talking to what's the brother's name?
Bill or
Yeah, Bill's brother, Georgie.
Georgie? Yeah.
Like talking to Georgie in the sewer drain, like
Ooh,
just the way he laughed and like I think he was emphasizing like his speech
Yeah.
pattern. Like that was really fucking good.
It was really good. Whoever did that, whoever that actor was, was just excellent. That sort of like we all picked up like this is
It's creepy.
someone trying to be normal but not. And like really like I don't know. He's making these like looking at him like this big juicy piece of meat or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was good.
But like you don't really hear him talk a little bit here and there, but it's more taunting. Like you don't hear like a full blown conversation. Like it was really good.
Yeah, it was good. I worry that if they'd done more, it would have made him
Lose the
more of a
impact.
character and less of just this sort of amorphous fear.
Yeah.
But that was really good when he was.
They-
But it did feel that thing like. And maybe that was part of why it was creepy. It's like, why is Georgie talking to this and laughing? Like, why does Georgie think this is funny?
Yeah, like part of Pennywise's charm was working.
Yeah, like that it was working on Georgie, and maybe that's part of his power or whatever, or
Maybe it's like Georgie actually thought he was being funny.
Oh,
'Cause it
God,
took a
though.
turn though, like where like Pennywise just started staring at him, and Georgie's like, "I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna go."
He made him
Then he
reach for the
later
boat.
went with the boat.
Yeah, boats are not that important, but I guess to Georgie they were in that moment. You're a kid, or
Yeah,
whatever.
I think it's like his brother spent a lot of time.
Yeah. That's scary. So that was good, and that was I think that was sort of a. I mean, that's like the first time it shows up, and it's very memorable from the first movie, and so they wanted to do that really well, and I think they did.
I think they did. I want to go back and watch the original.
Yeah, I feel like it was. But without while rewatching it, but I feel like it was pretty similar. But this was.
Well, the ending was there was no space turtle.
Well, it's because this is the ending of just the first half.
Yeah.
And so they always like sort of defeated it, but they didn't think they'd completely defeated it.
Was the space turtle the second half?
Yeah, and the space so when they come back as adults and actually do beat it, that's when the space turtle comes out. For real beat it. And I think in the movie, the first one, they kind of skip back and forth between those, and so it's a little confusing. But
yeah.
like,
I remember something about like the piece of silver and a slingshot and a blah.
yeah. And did they have the like sheep killing gun in the first one? I think they might have. I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
But there was a thing about it not being loaded and still hurting. I don't remember if that was a slingshot or if that was this. But anyway, I'm interested to see the next one because it'll be adults. Yeah. It'll be a whole different feel because they kind of mix. The first movie was a mix of these like kids and adults, and it goes back and forth between the two stories.
Yeah, like
this is all kids, and they're gonna make another story.
This part is gonna be all adults.
Yeah. Also, that kid who played the one who talked a bunch is the one in Stranger Things, like the main character. And so I think
really?
he is just like the nerdy kid at this point in his career. Like this is who he is playing, like nerdy little kid who talks a lot. He's really good.
All the kids were good.
They got some good acting in here.
But it makes me wonder, like, are these like actual kids or are these like teenagers or like?
I don't know. They're so. It'd be hard.
They look little.
They're little. They look little.
Like all of them were good. Like no one say well like oh that's some bad kid acting or anything. It was all fucking good.
They just got they got some good kid actors.
I'd watch more of that. Like I'd watch their whole fucking summer play out.
Yeah.
Like there were a show which apparently might be like Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. I feel like some of the fears were bigger. Maybe just some of the kids had more to fear than others. But like, you know, they made Ben's fear be like this thing he had read about of a bunch of kids dying in an Easter explosion. And they didn't really deal with that again.
Yeah, wasn't true that like that was his fear. It was
just like a scary thing he had read about.
Yeah.
And then like you know they've got the sick kid who's got a leper chasing him or whatever.
That was kind of funny.
And then I guess that one kid's biggest fear is just like the creepy ass painting in his dad's office. I mean, it was creepy.
Yeah,
for sure.
I guess if you're a kid, it's just like things like that.
It's just like maybe that's what they're going for, just like things like that.
So like,
you know, and
like a cellar isn't inherently scary, but like to Georgie, the dark, creepy basement place is like the scariest thing in the world. So like a creepy, unsettling painting. This is like.
And I guess that when he was down there, it was just we didn't actually see any it stuff, but it was sort of foreshadowing and just scary, just getting us in the scary mood. A scary appetizer.
It makes me want to read the book.
Yeah.
Cause I wonder, like, what was so special about the lights inside of Pennywise?
There were some like look at the lights. There was some lights thing.
Yeah, cause like he had like the glowy lights, and like even with like Georgie, like you thought like those two lights had just turned out to be reflections.
Yeah, it was some sort of like hypnotizing power, like the lights, and so I think that's what they should like inside the face opening up. Which is creepy.
Also, like more like why like the rebar holes or whatever those were like did so much damage to him. Is he just a creature and like being stabbed hurts him?
Or is it some sort of paranormal iron thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
Is it what was available down in the tour, and that's what they gave him?
I don't know.
He also got hit by a baseball bat.
Yeah, like, but he didn't really get fucked up until he got stabbed.
I sort of took that as, the stab really messed him up. It's like they were
afraid.
What was really hurting them was them not being afraid. And then but it's like the rest of the movie. There's that sort of line between what's in their imagination and what's real. Like I love, and it was in the original, and I'm sure it was in the book, and I love in this that like there's that whole scene where like the bathroom is covered in blood and it's horrifying and her face is being held in it and like it's just terrifying.
Oh, that gross.
Super gross and super scary.
Ugh.
And then like the dad can't see it, and that could have been the end of the scene, but they made this weird like what's real, what's not thing by like all the kids come in and then just like actually physically clean it up, and it's not just disappear. And she's worried that it'll show up again. It's just like they have to clean it up because for them, it's not just like they can see it. Like for them, it's real, and they're like mopping it and putting it in this tub or whatever. But like, I liked that. That was creepy. Like the line between what's real and what's not.
Yeah. It's like, was it real, or like, did they all just jointly imagine, or like, was it real? And the adult.
If
just
they
couldn't
did
see
imagine it, why do they have to imagine cleaning it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, yeah, I don't know, and I don't think we're supposed to have the answer to that. But yeah,
It was good.
it was very good.
I would go with someone else to see it again. I think.
Mhm.
I did like the Lego turtle.
Yeah.
Like,
When that broke on the floor, I was like, well, there's my biggest fears. I'm going to step on those fucking things later on. All right, is it a good place to end?
So my biggest fear is a crowd of horses on a cliff, and yours is the Legos.
Specifically stepping on a
Yeah,
Lego.
like in the dark or something, you can't see them.
Yeah, or even when I can. Just
or just
stepping on
barefoot.
it. Barefoot Lego
Barefoot
stepping.
Legos.
Ooh, I don't even have Legos for this fear. For the
Yeah.
reason of this fear.
CCP just explodes into Legos.
No! And my feet just evaporate from my shoes.
Cool. Well, that was it.
That was it.
Dead.
Alright.
I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. Alright, next time. Bye.